Hello everyone! For this video, we're going to be talking about Beyblade Burst Quad Drive. So, we've gotten all these listings for the longest time, so what me and my father did is we organized the SKU codes. So pretty much we got like all in quotation marks the wave information for this stuff. There's only a few minor stuff that's missing, and maybe some stuff that maybe gets revealed later. But yeah, also I should mention that since the thing is called Quad Drive, I'm referring to the actual main system of the thing. If they decide to throw some weird thing like some dual pack that we never saw coming, then that's not on me. But for the first wave of starters, there is VANISH FAFNIR, Destruction BELFYRE, and CYCLONE ROKTAVOR. We already know this. There's also a Cyclone Fury string launcher set, which we can also expect around the time that Wave 1 launches, similar to probably the Power Spark launcher that we got with Brave VALTRYEK. Now what I'm assuming, and this is going to be the bold prediction here at the start, is that I think all three of these are recolors. Now it's pretty bold, and I could definitely end up being wrong. Here's why I say this. If there's a Cyclone Fury string launcher, there has to be a Cyclone ROKTAVOR. And since the colors don't match a recolor we saw in the app, which was that red and black, it leads me to believe that likely the original colors of Cyclone ROKTAVOR could be locked in that string, not set, whatever it's called, that pack, that string, the furry string launcher set. As well, if you think about it, if you've noticed, the performance tip the app gave VANISH was Extend plus Q, and maybe VANISH and BELFYRE are both locked in the main set they always have at the start of the season, and maybe the recolors have the original performance tips, right? Because do you remember how Hyperion and Helios, the set didn't have the chassis discs, but the starters did, so that's my galaxy brain right there thinking, so that's how I think they're going to bait you in Wave 1. Moving on, 2 packs we get to at the end because it's messy. With Wave 2 of starters, what we have is Wrath COBRA, Salvage VALTRYEK, and Roar BALKESH. So Wrath I believe we do see in actually Wave 1. Now it is a COBRA evolution. Now, I'm not particularly excited for the COBRA evolution. I never really liked Hydra that much for like an Evo. Like, I guess it's kind of cool, but it's not something like I'm really crazy for. I would have preferred to just picked like, I don't know. I would have been fine if they just did a regular Evo thing, but I don't know. Salvage, we already know that's supposed to be Savior, and Roar's Roar. Nothing really else to say for this one. Okay, next up it is for Wave, there you go, loading, which is Stone LINWYRM? I guess? I don't know what's with the Y in this spelling. Guilty LUINOR and Astral SPRYZEN. Yeah, this kind of makes sense. I'll get into what I think for each of the waves, but yeah, because they usually have to do 3, 3, and 3. Sometimes on like the last few waves, they might only do less of an amount. Like I remember, what was it? For the final ones, no, the final ones we had 2 main ones and a recolor. And I think there was 1 2-pack, which was Origin Achilles. Honestly, I can't remember. But, yeah, aside from that, Astral SPRYZEN. Okay, what's up next? Wave 4 should be there. Okay, Wave 4, Glory REGNAR, Ultimate Evo VALTRYEK. And the thing is that there should be a 3rd bay. Now, I was thinking, what's a bay we haven't seen yet, which is Prominence Phoenix. There is no Prominence Phoenix listing. Now, there are 3 possibilities. It's either a starter in Wave 4, it's going to be in the 2nd battle set they usually do for the season, like the one they usually have around the summertime, or it's a 2-pack. Either of these possibilities that I've just said, the 3 possibilities, starter, 2-pack, or set. Very easy to guess, but Prominence would make sense that it would be pretty late into the actual release, since obviously the character does not appear until a lot later with the actual bay. And anything else? What did it do? Those are 2-packs. There should be Wave 1 2-packs. So for 2-packs now, Stone NEMESIS, Destruction IFRITOR, Gilded Balderov, Magma ROKTAVOR, BERSERKER LINWYRM, FAFNIR F7. Another thing to note too is that if you've seen Destruction IFRITOR in the actual app, you will know that the colors do not match the actual anime version of Magma IFRITOR. So, what I am assuming is extremely likely we will also get a separate release with Magma IFRITOR. Maybe Magma IFRITOR is also locked in a set or something, we don't know. But as far as that goes, what is GILDED, BERSERKER LINWYRM, FAFNIR? So, for Wave 1, you know, for the new stuff that we know, there's a NEMESIS evolution, which I don't know if they're actually calling it NEMESIS. I'm assuming it will just be called Noctimus, but in the app it does say NEMESIS, which is very weird. Destruction we've already seen, Balderov we've already seen, Magma we have not. LINWYRM is a Hasbro exclusive new one, so some new stuff. And then after that, we get to some other stuff, which is just the other ones that we can't tell for which wave it's supposed to be, 2, 3, 4. There's DECAY, PERSEUS, Destruction, BELFYRE, Roar BALKESH, and Stone BALDEROV, GILDED NEMESIS, SALVAGE VALTRYEK. So my prediction is if they're doing Destruction BELFYRE, it could either be the gold recolor that we saw in the all-in-one set, or it could potentially be just another release, but it has the gear perma-fused on it, maybe. For Roar BALKESH, it makes a lot of sense why they would do it, because the anime has the recolor. Same with Salvage VALTRYEK, there is the recolor version of it, that's Rashad's. So, yeah, I think this pretty much adds up. Is there anything else I have left? Oh yeah, just the bold predictions. Okay, there's the QD Stadium, Cyclone Fury String Launcher. We don't know any of the battle set stuff. I put Magma IFRITOR I7 question mark, QD battle set, Dynamite, Dynamite Vanish, maybe either the main and the starters or the recolors. And obviously the QD battle sets, because we have to have Dangerous Belial, so probably that one would make sense and it would be locked in it since there's no other listings. But yeah, that is the entirety, or most of the QD stuff. One thing for sure is that I'm not seeing any listings for singles. Still. I feel like they're abandoning singles. If they still do it, I guess they still do it, but I don't know. If we were seeing QD singles, I'm pretty sure we would have seen something by now if we have all these listings, but not that. So, I think that's very important to keep in mind. I would not be surprised at all if they ditched the singles. To be honest, there was like no reason to have the there's no reason to have the singles, to be honest. Like a lot of the bays, especially in Surge, that were singles, like you could have just thrown those just to be in 2 packs with other stuff and replace those dual layer stuff. Just unnecessary. So, is there anything else? Yeah, there's also the Pro Series stuff that we just, you know, whatever, the ones we already know, Ace, Dragon, whatever, Devilos, whatever. So, basically, with all that being said, QD is a bit awkward. Now, obviously, some stuff could somehow get revealed later on, like, obviously, they probably have to have some, like, launcher thing that they're planning or whatever. Maybe, like, 1 or 2 things that we didn't account for, but generally speaking, there's not really that much new stuff. They pretty much just cover all the basic stuff. And they're just, like... So they'll do, like, Stone... and Berserk LINWYRM, and Balderov, and they'll just kind of like shift them around in later packs. Which is like, okay. I'm not particularly excited for the full lineup, to be honest. I don't know, it just feels awkward. I mean, probably we'll see maybe some Phoenix or Prominence recolor too, most likely. Yeah, but aside from that, it's kind of just like, I don't know. Prices aside, I think prices, I don't know if there is supposed to be a slight raise or if it's just the same as Speedstorm. At this point, it might be just the same as Speedstorm. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure they also have to They have to shift from, I don't know why I say ship, like shipping a package. They have to shift from the plastic packaging that they've done to that cardboard stuff they've been doing, like for the Pro Series packaging too, so... Oh boy. As far as release date is concerned, the most likely is sometime around late November, early December. Not confirmed, just what's most likely. And while I have done everything we've known on the system, this is now everything that we know for all the product lineups. That way, I can no longer make any excuse to do any other videos on it unless there is some other piece of information that is updated. I will be completely honest right now. I don't know what they're doing. What's with the secrecy? I don't get it. The promotion for a new season has always been kind of dead. Like, aside from Surge, which was really just more because of the whole invitational, but like, Rise really didn't have that good of a promotional launch. Really, like, specifically with a lot of this season stuff, it's not really been that good. So I don't know what they're trying to do, but I don't know. Like I've said at the end, I've said that they're likely trying to milk Surge and throw filler stuff just to push a little longer. I don't know where it's gonna go or anything like that, but yeah, that's pretty much all the information in this video. Let me know your thoughts. What are you most hopeful for? What are you expecting for the worst? Like, what do you think is going to be the worst thing that'll probably happen? What do you think is going to be the best thing that'll probably happen? For me, what I'll answer, just to end off, I think the worst thing is it's going to be repeat mistakes of Surge with Nerf, Holo, no gimmicks, or maybe they have some gimmicks, but not all the gimmicks. Positive, I'm pretty sure they should have high mode on the base. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but aside from that, that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Have an amazing day.